Welcome to round 4 of the Sweatsuit Invitational, the semifinals up against Sam Black. So we are now out of pod. So we'll have to see what Sam won their pod with. Don't think there's a setting. That's why we come to the chat. Fair. And thank you very much for doing that. Are we beating Sam Black this time? We can try. This requires a land, but I think you lose too much by mulling. It requires any land, except the Prismari campus. So I think we have to keep. It would be an insta-keep. No discussion on the play. Or on the draw. Play, not so much. All right, we'll find a land. Up against Lorehold, possibly. Oh, many colors. Hey, we found a land. Everything is perfectly A-okay. Mentor guidance, fix some stuff up. So is Sam Lorehold? Is Sam Silverquill? Oh, I heard Sam's kind of on the Statue of Liberty plan as well, isn't he? I feel like I heard that being a thing. Which means we need to kill him fast before he gets his 4/5 blocker down and starts doing all that BS. So as much as I'd love to do the guidance, I think I just like getting in for a whole lot of damage. Igneous Inspiration, that's fine. So we will guidance here since there's not going to be anything to tap down with the Trickster. And that could find us a land to have the Snakeskin Veil left up. I don't want to play that land just yet. So we'll smash in. We'll guidance. Get a couple of copies of that. I'd love to find a forest, thank you. Subtraction. So if this is what Sam's doing, subtraction's not something I super duper care for. We find another forest. Cool. All right. So we've got Trickster up to tap down this summoning if that's what the turn's going to be. And that's going to be another 5. And so we can drop our campus here. Tap that down. Another 5. Snakeskin up. Follow that with an aerialist and see what we can do. Okay. 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 It's fine. It's A-okay. Silver Command, I sack a creature. This is fine. This is fine. It's just back-to-back rares. It's fine. It's all fine here. It's all fine here. All fine here. I want that guidance back. You're a druid, right? Yeah. What are you? You're just a gargoyle? Okay. It's all fine. It's all fine. Can't have more rares, right? Can't possibly have more rares. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Show me an annihilation that we can Snakeskin Veil. Annihilation, 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 annihilation. Illuminate history. Okay. 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 All right. So we're going to attack in for 2. Drop a Pledge Mage. Mentor's Guidance. Get some counters. Get some triggers. Oh yeah, we shuffled the deck. It's like, how the hell did that come back? This does get us an annihilation. So I'll draw that. And a vortex runner is further ways of ending the game. So we'll go with that. Am I going to do an upkeep stop? We can start doing an upkeep stop, but like, we have stuff that we want to cast. I wish you could set an upkeep stop that stayed, but that's not a thing that Arena allows. All right. All right. What's the plan? Not casting the sorcery speed lesson. Discarding the hand size. Closing statement ends. Yeah, we'll snakeskin veil that. Faux show. Faux show. Yeah, I really wish there were permanent stops. Hey. Do it again. Do it again. That's so many rares. So what's the win condition? Just stick something. Stick something. Snakeskin is just fantastic. I don't think we have a sideboard. Two targeting things. I don't know if we want an Ether Helix. Like, we saw one permanent get played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I guess 2 of those were lessons. We saw 15 cards. You'd bring in the rejects for what? Reject is creature only. Brunicius, thanks for that follow. Reject would counter literally nothing that he played that entire game. Yeah. It's not great. It's great in certain matchups, but it's certainly not great in this matchup. Well, it's mana weak for a reason because it doesn't hit non-creature spells. I don't think we have a sideboard. The one thing I'm wondering is if I don't want Ether Helix in favor of like another Aerialist. Let's give that a try. Resculpt? Resculpt for what? Resculpt. His removal didn't target though. Well, it targeted Rise, I suppose. Rise targeted. But Silver Quill didn't. The Wrath sure doesn't. That's a curve. That's a curve. We'll keep that one. I too have a Prismari Campus. Oh, that's not a Prismari Campus. Never mind. I have a crappy version. Oh, and the burn spell. And the burn spell. Thrilling Discovery, sure thing. Pitching a guide. Okay, so he's pretty stocked on the land that you need. So we need that test to like, we need to keep that up at very specific moments. Let's get the guidance going. So we get an attack here and a couple of cards. This runner, I do want a Vortex runner at some point. So we'll pick that up. We'll find another land. Aerialist, okay. In for 3. Expel, okay. That's fine. That's fine. We've got an Aerialist to come in. Pop quiz, sure thing. Get your summoning. Summoning, okay. So red source in hand or blue source in hand. Silver Quill command, okay. So we get to test the summoning next turn, maybe. So let's get Pledge Mage down past the turn. Well, no, they don't have the blue or red source. Wonder when Slaughter Games effects will start to search outside the game. Yeah. Witherbloom Pledge Mage, okay. So that looks like a trickster to me. Tappa Tappa, in for 2. Wandrix Campus pass. Spectre, sure. Ageless Guardian, sure. So we're starting to get the committal to the board, which I like to see. So I'll follow suit. So I'm less interested in testing the summoning with the barium books up with the hand situation that we got going on now and the board situation. I would much rather test the Wrath. Is the Wrath counterable? It doesn't have a random can't be countered text or anything. Elemental summoning. Do we do it? I don't think we do it. I think we leave barium books up. Pretty sure it's counterable. Another biomathematician. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's get another biomathematician going. The long game definitely favors Sam. Rise? No, you're not going to rise. No, no, no. Jesus. I mean, this looks like a deck that can stumble. Like, this is a deck that should absolutely stumble. We just have to see if in game 3 it stumbles. That's nuts. I need to force the Wrath to be popped. So we're going to get rid of the Spectre here with the Snakeskin Veil on our Trickster. Start to get the better board, see the Wrath, Leyline Invocation, Vortex Runner. Wrath me. Wrath me. Wrath me. Come on. Oh, you can't Wrath me yet. You can Wrath me next turn. Needs the triple. Yeah, it needs the triple white. Multiple choice? Sure, I'll bounce my 1/1 token. Actually, no. No. I'll bounce a Biomathematician so I can replay that after the Wrath. Right? Oh, cute. Cute. Bounces his own thing because you choose which player. You choose which player. Cute. Let's scry. No. Dream Strix. Well, let's get in because this is going to be a Wrath, and I'm pretty okay with that. Wrath away. Sparring regimen, sure. Still away from the Wrath? How? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's quad white. All right. All right, all right, all right. Is there any chance we Barian books that? Oh, I'm pretty fine taking 3, so we'll just take 3. He is a white away from it. It's non-land permanents too, so yeah, it is non-land permanents. So I mean, in that case, I will drop my Dream Strix. Like just further establish the board so that it's got to be like drop the white and Wrath, and then we reestablish with a 7/7 or higher and a 3/3 unblockable. So what's the thought here? Whether or not to illuminate history to try to find the white, or necrotic fumes to kill the flyer, sack the 1/4. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll replace it with a Strix. Karok Wrangler, also pretty good. Yeah, we'll draw that. Well, leaves 4 up. Leaves 2 up. Well, let's drop the Strix. No attacks. He's obviously waiting for the white because the Pledge Mage hasn't been played. I'll do a double block here. I don't mind. You ain't got nothing. You can put those counters on a thing that'll bounce. This is a stressful matchup. Checking the library again. Or not library, graveyard. Is this? This is one of these two cards that I don't know about. It's going to be yet another rare. Is there a timer? There is, but I mean, like 1937 and 2147. Reconstruct history, returning one, two, three cards. Pretty good. Found the white, so that's a Wrath at the ready. So we're certainly not going to play anything, but we will fly on in for three. Pop quiz, you got it. It's down to 14 cards. It's not enough for a decking to happen. This deck should be able to stumble, but if it doesn't stumble, the power is insane. Grabs and Annihilation, that worries me that a Wrath isn't going to happen. All right, let's bury that. Let's force the Wrath. Wrath me. Wrath me. There we go. Let's scry. Don't want that. We get to learn into, I guess we'll go Fractal Summoning first. Although the multiple choice is pretty bad for us right now, eh? So there's a good chance that we actually want to like Karok Wrangler first. Holding up Subtraction. I guess we could have runnered as well. But like I said, I don't think the long game supports me winning. At least we know most of the hand, right? So you're telling me one of these three cards is a problem? Tell me what the problem is. Was that just okay? Ignis Inspiration, so we can make it survive this. No, we can't. No, we can't. That's not how that works. Sure. Goodbye, Karok Wrangler. That's somewhat okay. I'm gonna go learning. You got lessons left? How many lessons you got left? Spirit summoning? Sure. All right, so we'll go with it's so much gas. That's so much gas. I don't know how we win this. So either fractal we play just gets bounced or annihilated. If we play a runner, we at least have like pop quiz and subtraction up. And then we could get an annihilation or a summoning off the pop quiz. There's a chance we have to annihilate the pledge mage. Also, how many lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 10? This deck is almost entirely lands left. So if we survive like these cards, we're okay. So I think we definitely subtract here so that we don't take 5. And we grab our summoning. And then we block. Take no damage. Like, we've only seen 10 lands. That should suggest at least 7 lands in these 11, I guess 12, 13 cards. So we get to pop quiz. We get to go and get Annihilation. And then we get to see where we go from there. Discarding any number of cards. Okay. I guess we'll see the Campus Guide go. And maybe 2 lands. Campus Guide and Summoning go. Okay. Another land. We're in top deck mode with a handful of gas, which is kind of funny. Divine Gambit. All right. Well, let's find a permanent, shall we? That's a land. So we'll put the land into play. Free ramp. Yeah. Into 2 ways of killing my fractals, but you know. Divine Gambit's great. There's a chance we should have rummaged there. Oh my lord, it's another Reconstruct History. So we need, if we had rummaged, we would have had a Cultivator down. We need Test of Talents for Reconstruct History. I think that's one way we massively punish this deck. So we get a Cultivator down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I guess we drop a 10-10. So then it'll be Annihilation, the 10-10. Or Annihilation 3-4, multiple choice, force me to bounce the 10-10. Hit me for 8. I go to 5. Pretty close to dead. But if we can hit, if we can Test of Talents, Reconstruct Histories, I think we might do something. So we let that happen, and then they'll multiple choice, forcing me to bounce. We'll get hit for 8. Yeah. We've still only seen 11 lands, 12 lands. So there's 5 lands left in these 9 cards. So Annihilation kills whatever we play. If we play 2 things, we get to block once, and we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're just dead. Gross. All right. This deck should be able to stumble easily. Game 3, maybe we have a chance. So annihilate one of the 4/4s. Explosive welcome me for lethal. Fair. Fair. That is a greedy ass deck. We can punish that. We can punish that. So now we have information about is reject a card we can play, and the answer is hell no. There's 2 creatures? 3? 4? There's 4 creatures in this deck? 5. And that, I assume, is a sideboard. So, Arena, can you let me see the friggin' hand, please? So, What about Resculpt? So Resculpt, I mean, multiple explosive welcome probably just kills us. Resculpt could stop Divine Gambit, Igneous Inspiration, Necrotic Fumes, Rise of Extus. I might not hate this Resculpt. Also, we've got a battle. Let's do the battle. I might not hate the Resculpt. I don't know what it would go in over. Snow Day. It would go in over Snow Day. Uh, why doesn't that kill enchantments? Why on earth does that? Frozen Grip kills enchantments. Frozen Grip certainly kills enchantments. I think we can cut an arcane subtraction. All right. And then I think we'll go back in. Yeah, they're mostly one-to-one killing our stuff, right? The one thing it doesn't do well is the Wrath. Oh, this is going to take a while for us to get to the cyberization tube here. It's a lot of tokens, so like Ether Helix could do some work, right? Like the tokens are, it's a lot of tokens. So I think we'll go with the Ether Helix in. Most if with the most kills. My name is Bug with the most assists. 6 gold to everybody, 50 gold to Furnock, Rolling Rock David with a bomber, J Abbott with a barbarian. And we will go up here, pop your units in every 5 minutes, and let's see if we can get to the finals or not. I'm going to drop in a Templar for good luck. We're going to play first. Okay. Biomathematician on 3, find a land for a cultivator, ramp into an invocation. I like it. Nope, can't do that. I want to do that. I should have played Island just in case we top decked a Prismari Pledge Mage. Thrilling Discovery on 2 as always. Let's drop the Mathematician into a Cultivator. Let's see where we go. So pitched a Swamp and a Campus Guide. That means that lands are not an issue at the moment, which is not great. Cram Session, going and getting Illuminate History? Sure. So we'll get in for 3 and drop the Cultivator. And we'll grab a Forest to pretend that we have a Snakeskin Veil. And we'll try to go Zoom Zoom. We'll try to go Zoom Zoom. Two white sources, well away from Wrath. Half away from Wrath. Illuminate History. Pitches a lot of cards to get that 3-2. Yeah, I'll trade. I'll deal 5 or lose a 1-1. I'm pretty fine with that. And then I think we just start flying in the air and holding up Croson Grip in case he just drew the whatchamacallit. I would love to see this turn be spent on Sparring Regimen. Three white. Igneous Inspiration, so no Sparring Regimen. All right. Gonna go get Elemental Summoning. Campus Guide, sure thing. So this is a plains. It's an island. Okay. Looking to get multiple choice going or some such. I really don't want to have to use this Croson Grip on a campus guide, but I will if forced. So we'll drop a Pledge Mage so that we get a counter on it. Yeah, so we'll Croson Grip the guide. Seat of the pants time. Seat of the pants time. Slurquill command. It's pretty good. I like that. So we'll grab out of 4 cards, eh? We'll grab an elemental summoning as well. And we'll sack 3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna Mentor's Guidance, find a land. Yeah, let's Mentor's Guidance. This is gonna be 5 damage. Potentially plus, depending on if we draw anything else. Biblioplex Assistant. Buys back Croson Grip. Arena, Jesus. Also, I discovered this bug. Your deck disappears, so you have to be very careful as to where this is. I do want to draw the assistant. And Ether Helix seems great as well. So we didn't find a land that I wanted, but that's fine. Let's get in for 5, take him to 10. Ether Helix looks fantastic here. Yeah, and we'll have Mentor's Guidance to buy back as well. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. So I think now we just start going big, like drop a Leyline Invocation. Did I want to top that? I did, because I wanted to buy back the Mentor's Guidance that unfortunately just went away. So we're on 7. Yeah, let's just go big. Let's go real big. Real big. 7/7. Is it an Abyss every turn if they're just using a large amount of awesome removal on it, as opposed to us killing creatures every turn? It's an Abyss for the hand, right? But yeah, there's a bug where if you're scrying and then you go into like your sideboard, your deck disappears, and it becomes a little tricky to figure out if you're bottoming or topping. Prophecy, yep. Digging. Digging, digging, digging. This looks like a bottom. This looks like a hit of 7 here for me. Isaiah, thanks for the follow. It's not a hit of 7 for me, but we do get a Karok Wrangler. Or do I just want to draw the Leyline Invocation again? Hell yeah, I do. Sold. Sold. Yoink. Hey, look, it's back again. Seat of the pants. This Ether Helix could be so good right here. There's no way this is a creature, though, right? It's a Reconstruct History. It's a Reconstruct History for what? Another Divine Gambit? Okay. Okay. Gonna take him to 3. Three, 4, 5. Go away. 3, 6, 7, 8. God, I don't want to. It doesn't have the Wrath, doesn't have the white up. So I guess we go big. I guess we go big. And we elemental summoning, get that counter. Two with an Aether Helix up. Scrying right now would leave us with 3 mana. Bounce the dual land. Turn target permanent to its owner's hand. That's cute. That's cute. But I'd rather bounce a blocker for lethal. It's got to be something good here. Pop quiz, digging. Digging. What's left in the lesson board? Oh, a rummage. More digging. I guess I always forget that I have people muted in these events. I shouldn't mute them. There we go. YouTube, see you in the finals.